We are here to observe the people of South Africa exercising their democratic right. We have no preconceived outcomes or anything. We just want to see the people of South Africa having an opportunity to exercise their democratic right and express their will, and for us to ensure that that has happened in a free, fair, and transparent way as possible. And this is the job that we have.
Today, I proudly stand before you as the European Union ambassador to Kenya to witness the contract signing ceremony of the Last Mile Connectivity Project, together with Team Europe partners, Agence Française de Développement, AFD, and the European Investment Bank, EIB. Today's event marks another milestone in the long-standing and strong energy partnership between Kenya and Team Europe. Just last week, Kenya hosted the very successful global conference on energy efficiency. And together with Honorable Davis Chirchir and the European Union Commissioner of Energy, Katri Simpson, we had the pleasure to launch the new EU-Kenya Global Gateway Energy Program, Green Resilient Electricity System. This 36 billion shilling program will expand the country's production of green electricity from hydro, geothermal, and solar sources, as well as improving, and this is very important, grid stability and efficiency. Today, we are together to launch the start of the implementation of the important Last Mile Connectivity Program that will strongly support Kenya's goal to reach by 2030 universal access to affordable, reliable, and modern energy services. The Last Mile Connectivity Program has been developed under EU's Global Gateway Initiative in close collaboration with the Kenyan government. The program has an overall budget of 26 billion Kenyan shillings, which is 180 million euros, with financing from Agence Française de Développement, the European Union Investment Bank, and the European Union. Connectivity to electricity is a vital part of Kenya's development, and this project will connect 280,000 households to the electricity grid in 32 counties, and hereby give 1.5 million Kenyans direct access to reliable supply of electricity. Access to electricity, as we heard, has more than doubled in Kenya over the past decade, from 37% in 2013 to 75% today. Kenya is well on track and establishes itself as a front-runner in sustainable practices on infrastructure development and green transition. To achieve the goal of universal and sustainable electricity access, the necessary investments are very high and not always commercially attractive for the private sector. This is why the European Union is supporting this connectivity program with a major grant of 4.3 billion Kenyan shillings, which is 30 million euros, that will help reduce the investment costs and make the project sustainable.
It is indeed my great pleasure to join this special occasion to witness the signing of the works contract of the Last Mile Connectivity Project. As you know, AFD has been historically engaged into financing energy sectors in Kenya, and energy will continue to be a strategic sector for AFD. We have financed over 1 billion euros in this very sector over the last 20 years. FD support covers generation, transmission, distribution, and access. We have mobilized different financial tools, from sovereign to non-sovereign loans, grants, including with our European partners. The objective of the last mile connectivity project is to connect to the electricity network up to almost 3,000 new customers to the grid in 32 counties. By supporting the implementation of this project, AFD, alongside his partner like EIB, are very happy to contribute to the development of the Kenya's infrastructure required to foster economic growth and contribute positively to the Sustainable Development Goals by bridging the gap and reducing disparities between rural and urban areas. And we indeed have to commend Kenya for addressing this very issue that many other countries in Africa do face. And the efforts made by this country serve as a reference for our action in other countries. I am especially delighted to support that project because we know that by supporting this project, Kenya will meet the commitment of its Vision 2030. I take the opportunity to congratulate Kenya Power for overseeing the successful implementation of the project. IFDA will also be signing this Wednesday the Seven Forks Solar Project with KenGen, adding 42.5 megawatt solar power into the Kenya renewable energy mix. We are indeed very delighted to support KenGen and look forward to its timely implementation. Last but not least, AFD will support KETRACO on transmission lines by reinforcing the National Control Center. As I told you, our commitment is complete because of what is at stake when it comes to energy. There's no way you can transform a country if you don't address this very issue of energy. Even Lenin said that back during the revolution.